I was recently accused of being an AI. Last week on Monday at English Toastmasters, I won the best table topic speaker for the fifth time out of 7 meetings I have participated. At the end of the meeting, a member walked up to me, looked me dead in the eye, and asked, "Are you an AI? How do you structure impromptu speeches that well?" I laughed. I laughed because it had never occurred to me that anyone would think that. Yet later that night, standing on the metro ride home, a different thought came to my mind. If only she could see me in the other room. Because there is another room. I recently joined French Toastmasters, and in that room, I have every skill that made someone call me an AI, yet none of them can help me. I sit there and I understand maybe 70% of what is being said. When someone tells a joke and the whole room bursts into laughter, I sit in silence or I laugh nervously because the punchline happened in a language that I have not yet earned. When someone delivers a line and the whole room gasps, I hear the gasp but I miss the meaning. And at the end of the meeting, I pack my bags as quickly as I can and head for the door. I don't want anyone to talk to me. I don't want them to realize just how much I still struggle with the language. So why do I keep going back? In Greek mythology, there's a concept called katabasis. It comes from two words, kata meaning down, and banein meaning to go. A going down, a descent. In ancient stories, the hero descends into the underworld. Orpheus, the greatest musician who ever lived, descended to retrieve the woman he loved. But here's what makes his story devastating. His music still worked. He played and the rivers of the underworld stopped flowing. He sang and Hades himself wept. His gift was fully intact, but his music, the thing that could move gods and tame beasts, could not produce the one thing the underworld demanded of him, which was the certainty to keep walking without looking back. Odysseus descended to the land of the dead to learn his path home. He was the cleverest man in all of Greece, and his cleverness, still there, still sharp. But the underworld did not reward cleverness. It demanded obedience, surrender, and the willingness to sit still and listen to the dead speak. The underworld does not strip the hero of their greatest strength. It finds the one thing their greatest strength cannot reach. That is me going into French Toastmasters. My eloquence is not gone. My confidence is not gone. My ability to win a room, to structure an argument on the spot, to make an audience lean forward, all of it is still there. Yet none of it can help me. That is worse than having it taken. Having your power and watching it be irrelevant is a particular kind of humbling that goes deeper than any weakness ever could. So what am I retrieving from this underworld? I am retrieving what my eloquence cannot reach. A truer understanding of what communication actually is. Not structure, not delivery, not the ability to win a room, but the raw humbling experience of understanding only 70% and still showing up. I am retrieving empathy. Empathy for every person that has ever stood in front of a room and felt the gap between what they meant and what they were able to say. People whose voice exists in a register that no one around them can hear. I know that silence now. I sit in it every single week. And finally, I am retrieving the recognition that my ability to speak English with power is as much a gift of circumstance as it is a gift of talent. I did not earn the language I was born into, but I am earning the one that I choose. Today is my final day in Public Speaking Domination. And I've been thinking about what graduation means. Normally, in most programs, when you graduate, you move upwards, you ascend, you move to a higher level. But today, I am graduating downwards. I am choosing the descent. I am choosing the room where my strength meets its limits. I am choosing the room where I am a child. I think back to the girl who called me an AI. And I know that if she could see me in that French room, lost, confused, rushing to the door. She wouldn't call me an AI. She would call me human. And this human is still learning that eloquence without humility is just performance. And humility is not something you can practice from a position of strength. So today, I am not finishing. I am beginning the part that is harder than anything I have done on this stage.